All right, hello. I am Monkey or Monk for short, and this is Base Camp Saves. I live in a van full time with my husband and game on a Steam Deck, and I thought it would be fun to share my experiences with the world. I'm really excited to get to play something today. Um, it's so frustrating to try and put all of this together. I did not realize how much effort it was going to take just to be able to get something filmed. So, after doing all of that, we're going to get the space kind of set up and then jump into this game. Um, First, I'm going to cleanse myself, cleanse the space, get rid of all the frustration I've just had dealing with all of this tech stuff. I'm using a cleansing spray. It's lavender, sage, and cedar, and then it has some quartz crystal chips in it. It is by Juniper Mist. They're out of Sedona, Arizona, charged in the Sedona Vortex, which is pretty awesome. So let's do a little cleansing. And then a candle is always nice to have. And this is just alpine forest. It smells so good. This lit up. Probably going to burn some animal hairs. We have 2 dogs and 2 cats in this van with us. Candle ready. Okay, and then just a few nice deep breaths. All right, finished setting up this space. I have a rose quartz from my mother-in-law. It's really, really pretty. We have 2 of these. She gave me one and my husband one. I'm gonna set this up. And then I also have my jade baby. If you know, you know. Over here. All right, and then we can hop into this game. So we are going to be playing Hazel Sky. This is by Coffee Addict Studio. It was released back in July of 2022. The description is Hazel Sky is a heartfelt adventure about a young engineer facing his destiny and his desires. Fix ramshackle flying machines and jump, climb, swing, and slide through a beautiful, mysterious world. So this should be fun. I've had this on my wish list for a long time. My wish list is currently 683 games. I may or may not have an addiction to like Steam game window shopping, so that's fun. But that is what we're playing today. I'm finally gonna get to play it. So let's switch over here and get started. I did test a couple things. We're gonna do a new game. And it's really cool when you switch through these. Like strums a guitar. Okay. Happiness is a choice that requires effort at times.
Hey, someone there? Pick up!
Hmm.
Someone! Pick up!
Wonder who this lady is.
Sierra, the island used by the Casey family for generations. Around 20 miles of tropical vegetation, sand, and family member corpses. Many have failed the trial or just decided not to leave this place. Today is the day that Flynn Casey, using his extravagant gloves, takes his son Shane to this same trial. As tradition demands, the young boy needs to go back to Gideon, the city floating in the sky on the horizon. Completing this task will determine whether he becomes an engineer. Shane's father is the right arm of the current 23rd engineer, the highest rank in the city, and sees the necessity of new engineers since their number has dwindled and a revolution is brewing. Artists, beggars, hand workers, they are all whispering in the dark. And with each day, a new rumor arrives. A new lie is told. And the engineers' strong grip on the city becomes weaker. They will lose control of Gideon the same day a great storm will hit this island on the 24th of April, 1915. Today.
Okay, so I think we play as Shane. It's quite an intro.
Shane. You cold?
No.
Come. Hold my hand, Shane.
Oh, it's a door. Okay.
Step forward now.
Do we have a bag over our head?
Now, you're on your own. Take care, son.
I guess it's because it's a trial. Maybe that. Oh, it was like a blindfold. Okay. Okay. I almost forgot a very important step to this whole setup. Gotta crack open an ice cold bevy. This is my favorite sparkling water brand. I like to drink sparkling water because it helps me not want to drink soda. And this is Sanzo. We found them at Whole Foods, but I've also seen them in Walmart, so I assume they're kind of getting out to some other places, but they are Asian American founded, and all of their flavors are traditional Asian flavors. My favorite is the lychee flavor, but they're all pretty good. There's one that's not my favorite, but this one is calamansi. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but it's golden lime is what they can I describe it as? So calamansi, or the perfect balance of tart lime with hints of tangerine. Whether these flavors are a taste of home or a source of discovery, we're excited to bring you authentic flavors in the most delicious way we know how. Refreshing, balanced, and always with real fruit. I'll spare you my sounds. Yeah, that is the good stuff. I probably need to turn this down just a tiny bit. Okay. Back to Hazel Sky. Okay. Welcome to the Gideon Engineering Trials. Proceed to the 3rd floor for further instructions. Don't forget to pick up your stapler. Okay. Interesting tool. Oh, can I only rotate it this way? Yes, okay. Used to fix machine parts, the #1 tool of every engineer. That's... That's funny. Okay. So...
Great.
Whoa, okay. What else can we find? Okay, this one. A rusted key, okay. We had all kinds of apparel stuff for the trials back then. Okay. Put away. I wonder. Oh, wait. Can we not take that? Okay. I guess we don't care about the hat.
This map must be old. It's missing the floating bay.
To turn him down a little bit. Oh lord, okay. Hey buddy, well now it begins. Your granddad was the first one on this island, and after that everybody in our family went as well. I remember him saying that your uncle, Rao, would come back in less than a day. He didn't. In fact, well, you already know what happened to your uncle. The madness of our curse will chase you while you're in there, but if you don't give in to it, you may arrive at the other side as an engineer. Son, you never asked why we do this, but now you can uncover whatever truths you wish to know. This is the time when we find out who we really are. You never doubted a word I said to you, but while you've proven yourself a capable engineer, I beg you to doubt everything you come across. This may be the most important trait an engineer can have, so I ask you, do you have it? Blaine Casey, April 24th, 1915. Okay. Do we have it? Ooh, can I open this with my key? Nice, yes. Gideon Honor Badge. This used to be given to citizens that denounced any art or artists in the city. I remember seeing someone get arrested in the main square because of that. That denounced any artist. Used to be given to citizens that denounced any art or artists in the city. I remember seeing someone get arrested in the main square because of that. Oh, goodness. Okay. Alright. Calling unexplained occurrences that defy the first logic. Ooh. Uriah Burris. Is this far over? Yeah, okay. The 3 events that precede the fall of the great city are the whispers of an old woman, the hanging corpse, and finally the appearance of the gray cat. Those events, which were prophesied by Matthew Sober, are not simply what they appear to be. The meaning of the prophecy is more important than the signs themselves. The hanging corpse is generally believed to be the suicide of some important figure. It's the opinion of this author that it will not happen in a literal sense. It's foreshadowing, if you ask me. It may mean the end of old customs or the death of the respect and honor that the engineers previously enjoyed from both the city and the common civilians who nowadays despise the upper class. Customs. Okay. In regards to the Grey Cat, I believe the idea behind this prophecy is the foreshadowing of its completion. The Grey Cat may be the constant reminder of a disgusting rumor about the fall of the city, and that even the constant vigilance of the engineers trying to suppress it is not enough. I recommend reading The Grey Cat by my colleague Bella Medulin for a deeper discussion of this specific sign. What about the old one? Okay. Oh, why didn't they do it in order? They listed the 3 events in order as Whispers of an Old Woman, Hanging Corpse, and then the Grey Cat. They should have explained Whispers of an Old Woman first, and then the Hanging Corpse, and then the Grey Cat. Anyway. And as for the Whispers of the Woman, in the Genaro district, some people reported hearing moaning and wailing in the middle of the night. This is the most elusive sign of the 3. Maybe that's why it's lost. I could not decipher its meaning or find any real event that correlates with this. I exhausted every scholar of every major city asking about this myth, but nothing came of it. In the Oriental tradition of Gilgamar, is that a real Oriental tradition? That sounds really familiar. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Anyway, in the Oriental tradition of Gilgamar, there's an old myth about the wailing of a woman that brought down a city in the desert. Even so, applying that myth to a modern city like Gideon would be a major stretch. Those are the only pages here. Okay. Is this the last? Yeah, okay. Anything in this? No. The Dawn, the First Machine, Volume 1. From the ashes of the first prophet, I decided to build upon his creation. He created the basic nature of existence in this plane a long time ago, and many used his words to corrupt innocent souls. All the good he did was forgotten. Very few of us have heard the truth of those events, and fewer still experienced them firsthand. The current state of the ground world, or what remains of it, is the result of the corruption that infected everything it touched. Why do we go from 1 and 2 to 37 and 38? Is this... And then, okay. 37. Before corruption arrived, my city had a name that even I can't remember. All was lost. The endless courage that faced many wars could not handle the deceit and the peril of this disease that was spread from mouth to mouth. I had not reached my prime. I had no master, no teacher. On the first day of the plague, I created what would later be called the first logic. Your nature is expendable. It is a remnant of the old ways, but don't ignore your nature. Evolve past it. Learn to stop feeling. That's good advice. A problem is an incorrect flux of energy and matter in the current plane. Every last one of them needs to be handled, and if your perception allows you to recognize them, your intellect will allow you to fix them. Reject the disease. The curse will try to reach you through natural cognitive channels. Limit your exposure. I presented my 3 pillars, and they spread faster than the plague. 2 weeks after I wrote those words, the city of Gideon was born. I built the first machine that would become the heart of the city, allowing Gideon to fly high into the sky and away from the disease. How interesting. Sorry, I gotta swallow my saliva. Okay, so now we're jumping from 39 to 56. The plague is called Art by the infected. Sorry, drop this down just a little bit. The plague is called art by the infected. Hate it. Study it so you can better detect its erroneous placement in civilization and remove it. Like every other great leader before me, I tried to reveal the problems within the current system, but at the same time I realized that we should not attack this so-called art. Instead, we should allow it to grow before cutting it back like overreaching vines on a trellis. We need to have a good grasp of what this evil is, and to do that we need to look at it every chance we get. That's why I wrote the city anthem, a piece of art that shows just what our enemy looks like. Interesting. Okay, and then we jump from 57 to 89. I was not forced to lift the city, nor did I decide to do so. The city desired to go up. I was merely the vessel of its will. I feel like... yeah, the sound is like... crackling. What if that's just in my headphones? Anyway, okay. Great. Okay. Gideon Engineering. It's a trinket. Okay. Can I like look in my... oh, okay. So in this game you can only access functions after you learn them, I think. We find a dot. Use right trigger to grab. Okay. Can of beans. Okay. Some matches. So we're not gonna keep those. Okay, what are you talking about? A dot. Like this? Oh, this dot. Okay. Well, wait. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Get
Weird.
ahead of yourself. What? Oh. Okay, what is happening? Okay. How does this work? I don't know how that works. This is confusing. Okay. I'm not super musically inclined. So, A changes the tune, but I don't understand. Oh goodness, okay. Sound really wants to skip. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. I feel like that has significance at some other point in the game. Oh, haha, literally like right here. Okay, the first man. EBGCN, baby. He came from the swamps of the oily lands. He came from the depths with two broken hands. He came from the seas. He came from the sky. He always knew he was creating scars. Through the black blood he took from the land, a cold sweat spilled from his lip. From the gray smoke he created with his hand, children would soon weep. He went back to his land, he went once back again. He came forward alone to reclaim who he once was. Okay, EBG, CMBB. Okay, EBG, CMBB. Okay, let's play this tune. Am I blind? Oh, yes, I am. Okay. Man, I don't understand why this sound is getting wonky. Oh, I'm going out of order. Goodness gracious. EBGCM. Oh, I'm not even doing the right notes. Ugh. Goodness gracious. Okay.
He came from
There
the
we go.
swamps of the oily lands. He came from the depths with two broken hands. He came from the seas. He came from the sky. He always knew he was great in scars. Through the black blood he took from the land, a cold sweat spilled from his lips. From the grey smoke he graded with his hand, children would soon weep. He went back to his land. He went once back again. He came forward alone to reclaim who he once was.
Wow. Okay. Glad I figured that one out. Goodness. I'm getting too caught up in the, anxiety of being on camera that it's making it really hard to actually concentrate and focus on what I'm doing. Okay. I think Oh. Yeah, okay. That's fair. I think I have everything in this room. Whoa.
It's Myra here. We've been silent long enough. They don't know what's coming to them. They can spit in our faces now, but we will get everything back to them. It's going to be soon. If you want to help us and fight back the repression, meet us at the statue tomorrow at noon. Join us. We will not be quiet for much longer. Red paint will wash the streets soon enough.
Did I miss? Was there? Yes, there was. Oh, why are we tripping and falling down the stairs? Okay. Hear thy call and end your suffering all through the right way of thinking. You may then concede eternal loyalty to return home. Be faithful to the belief of the first engineer and live a life full of great service. Move every hammer with the same will you did the first time and never give up on the only truth that inhabits life, the first logic. Okay, then this one. I enter this city with a new title to start your new life. The proving is the time to carefully watch and evolve yourself. Always be aware of your surroundings and how to use it to your benefit. An engineer should be able to bend nature elements to his will and see more in them than what they look. Excuse me, I had a little burp from my water. Okay, so before I grab those
I just need to
things-
follow the blueprint.
Okay, so I need to do that first. Alright. Okay, the first task is to fix the glider, GTES 5033, and fly to Sierra using it. Fix the hole on the back of the glider using wood. Cover the biggest tear on the left wing using cloth. Insert coal in the launcher and proceed to the island. So I need wood, cloth, and coal.
That's easy.
Okay, so that shows me my tasks. Okay. Some cigars. I remember someone smoking one at home when I was really young. He had red hair, but when I asked Dad about this, he said he was a friend of Mom and we shouldn't talk about it. Oh. So we're not Shane. Casey. Our dad is very likely someone else. Okay. What's happening? Okay, I need to push this guy. Oh, am I just pushing it off? Is that what's happening? Oh, I use this to jump across, maybe? Nope. That is not what we do. Let's try this again. Where? Oh, what am I doing with this thing? Do I need to move it? Great. Do I need to move it closer? We're just gonna try it again. Maybe I didn't do it right. Nope, that's not it. Oh. Am I missing something? I'm supposed to. Maybe let's just check out up here first. Okay. Okay, so this is the coal.
I need to use it somewhere. Let's get this done.
Yes, that is what we are attempting to do.
I need to use this somewhere.
Okay. Wood, cloth. Oh.
That's Paul.
With all sincerity, Shane, I don't want you to waste who you are like I did. Do what you want with your life. Your dad, my dad. And every waster in that one-horse town will be happy to tell you what you should do right up until you die a stupid death like mine. My goodness. You keep doing this and you'll be completely forgotten by everyone. The woman is closer now. Don't go back to Gideon if you don't want to. Your cousin Paul.
I won't mess this up, Paul.
Sorry, Paul. What did you do? Did you get a nail in your foot? What is this? Okay. Okay, fix the hole on the back using wood. Nope, not what you wanted. There we go, okay. Wood. Holding it. Oh, okay, okay. Hold it and let go.
Perfect.
Nice. Okay. Insert coal in the launcher and proceed to the island. Okay, so I guess I probably need to do the cloth part first. But I have to figure out how the hell to get over there. Do I... Is this just not in the right spot, maybe? I need to jump from, like... Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, I didn't die that time, though. Does it have something to do with this board? Wait. No, it's too far. I was gonna say, do I like take it down there and jump on it? But I don't think that's... What if I like jump and grab? Okay. What if I jump off the box and grab? I'm really stuck to this idea of having to jump off this box. Okay. Nope, that also does not work. What am I... Okay, is there a... That does grab. That is jump. This is this. Can I do like a sprint? Does not appear so. Does this make me sprint faster? No. Okay. Bend nature to its will and see more in them. Okay, maybe... Okay, I'm just gonna try it over here. Son of a bitch. What am I missing? This is too early in this game for me to get stuck. What if I... Can I like... I'm maybe not jumping like far enough. No. That is also not the answer. Do I have to like jump from above? No, that doesn't make sense. Can I? Oh. Silly. Okay. Nice. moon fears the dusk. Just drop from here. Oh. Okay. Okay. Yeah, okay. Maybe not the intended way to get down from there. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We don't have an actual health bar yet, so I think it's okay. Alright.
I need to use it somewhere.
I know, Shane. I am aware. Finally got there. Okay. So interesting. I wonder if...
Easy.
I wonder if that's like a real thing. Are nail guns actually used in like cases like this? I feel like I've never used. I guess I'm not really a maker of things like that, but seems like a very interesting tool choice.
Done. That's it.
Done.
Done.
Just a little bit. Oh, what is that? Anyway. Whoa, we just like launch off this thing? Alright. Pretty sure my OBS just told me that an encoder was something. Make this medium. Gosh, I feel like it keeps changing. Okay, medium. Activated 60. Blah 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 blah. Yep, going down. Going down. Whoa. Maybe that'll help. Oh, I'm playing as the dad now. Okay. Okay, gotta go. Oh no. This is as fast as you go? Can I make you go faster? Just gonna go. Oh. They very much want us to go this way. Okay.
I am coming.
I am coming. Oh, this is the not dad guy. This guy doesn't have orange hair. What is that? Okay. Guess our only objective here is to go to Shane. Oh.
Dad, Aaron said to plant the tree by the shore. I dug a hole and put some rocks around it.
Okay.
Who is Aaron? Rocks are everywhere.
You gonna grow real tall.
I wonder what that was.
Someone there? Someone. Pick up.
Oh, it's the lady.
Hey, someone there?
Oh.
Pick up.
Wait, why are you running that way? Oh, okay. Can only go this way. Oh.
Someone. Pick up.
Someone there?
Yeah. Oh, that's great. I haven't spoken to anyone for months.
You were doing the proving for months?
I'm almost finished.
I need to be faster than that. We are in need of engineers, right?
I hope you can. Yeah, I took some missteps. Also, it gets boring after a while.
You know we shouldn't be talking, right?
Yeah, I know, but they left all those radios from the time the proving had mentors. So, who are you?
Shane, I'm a Casey.
Casey? From O'Hain District?
Yeah.
I am Aaron Ormond.
Really?
What?
Nothing. I need to go. We can talk later. I need to get going.
Oh, sure. Bye.
That was a really smooth landing. I can't believe that's her name.
Wonder if I can. There's something funky with this audio, but I don't know how to fix it. Okay, welcome to the Gideon Engineering Trials. The island. No. Okay, the island called Sierra, and the second machine you are expected to fix is called the Grand Javier LR56. The machine is located on the opposite direction of the sign. Pick up your radio here. The garage that this green arrow points towards has some of the resources and further instructions for the trials.
I bet there's something in the garage.
Yes, Shane. But before we continue on, we must do exploration. Or maybe this is the garage. Okay. Juice bottle trinket.
I just need to follow the blueprint.
The Dawn, the second machine, volume 2. Okay, so now we're on 102. I'm pretty sure we left off at like 89. So we've skipped again. On the first day of flying, I decided to create the second machine to better manage the city. It would serve as my eyes even when I was long gone. I built a powerful spyglass on the highest tower of the city, allowing me to watch every corner of every district. Now we skip to 139. The cleansing of the city. Hold on, I don't even know what I just read. My brain was thinking other things. Okay. On the first day of flying, I decided to create the second machine to better manage the city. It would serve as my eyes even when I was long gone. I built a powerful spyglass on the highest tower of the city, allowing me to watch every corner of every district. The cleansing of the city started. They came for every rendition of any kind of disease, be it sonorous. Oh, so like sonic, like audio, visual, or any other type of experience that would make the city inhabitants less effective. Rewards were given to the ones who revealed the toxic behavior that created the plague. Okay, skipping again. And above all else, an engineer should be aware that his primary duty as a superior being is caring for others. An engineer must guarantee the removal of the plague from the city at all costs. Okay, so the plague is related to art in this world, this society. An engineer, this seems to be like their religion, this guy's religion. They're called engineers. The 3 pillars of engineering are simple. An engineer can never interact with the plague except to further its extinction via study. Oh, I guess maybe, is it because like the arts are creative and engineering is more like analytical and numbers? Is that the like logic behind the thinking? Okay, an engineer can never interact with the plague except to further its extinction via study. An engineer should solve problems that further expand the city's greatness, pushing further and striving for excellence with each new machine. An engineer must always put the city above all else. These rules must be followed after the civilian has passed the trial of engineering, which is detailed in the next volume. Why do we want to be an engineer, Shane? It doesn't sound like a good time. It doesn't sound like a good time.
Another song, another hour, another regret that we left behind. Do what you want, do what you need to do, not what people tell you. Let's keep going with another song.
So, okay, so is he, when he plays the guitar, is that like an act of rebellion? Because music is an art, and it's part of the arts. But we're trying to be an engineer because our dad is, the whatever the hell that said in the very first thing. I don't even remember the like top level of the military or government or whatever. This world map is literally... Okay, I want to know what's on the other side. Can I not jump in here? Okay. The city of Gideon, EDO T4 is that our planet? What is that? Well, what you just did proves to me that you're not a complete fool. Nonetheless, it will take considerably... Well, you shouldn't speak to your son that way, Mr. Casey. Nonetheless, it will take considerably more than that to become an engineer. This second machine will challenge you more than the first. Don't forget to put your glasses on when you apply the metal to this one. I shouldn't have to tell you that, I suppose. I want and need you to succeed, but that alone won't make you an engineer. You've never heard someone say what I'm going to say to you, but here goes. You're not only deciding if you can be an engineer, you're deciding if you want to be an engineer. Good. I don't know if I do. Maybe I shouldn't even be writing these thoughts to my son, but I believe you're ready to know. And truth be told, even if you're not, I need you to be. Interesting. It's kind of cool how they have the paper do that. Okay, alright. Alright, Dad. The second task is to fix the balloon. Oh, it's a balloon. GTES 2074 and fly to NASA. I feel like that's not the same thing that the sign said. Entrance to the mentor.
Nothing. Well, I guess you are missing something in your life. Scarred. Become more focused, more happy, and more satisfied with Scarred. The cigarette blend of the best city in the world. Made out of real shark fin. Scarred. Unique and perfect.
Hey, Fidel here. I got contacted by a listener from Gideon. Well, illegal listener, right? But anyway, he was talking that he wants to get out of the city as soon as he can, but doesn't know where to go and all. So I decided to answer him here and to anyone going through a rough time in Gideon. Chill City would be more than willing to welcome anyone, and even more, the famous engineers from Gideon. Our people may not agree on everything, but that doesn't matter. Anyway, let's hear some music.
Jill City. Okay. Okay, so entrance to the Mentor's Watchtower is prohibited. Is it now? Fix the hole at the side of the balloon using wood. Cover the metallic hole using a metal plate. Insert coal in the upper part of the balloon. You will need to upgrade your stapler inside the well. Okay. But first... What is that? Oh. I feel like that's not a real person. Oh, no, he's moving. Up there on the watchtower. That's where we're gonna go. Ah, now we get to sprint. Finally. But also, this sign said, come, stop. Why do you run in opposite directions? Okay. Second machine is called the Grand Javier LR56. That's not what this is. Oh, is this maybe this isn't considered a machine. Maybe that's it. Either way, I need to know what's in the tower. The tower.
We are the resistance. Anyone listening to this can still join us. Today is the last day of forgiveness. All the oppression, all the hate has been built up to this. Engineers have been hanged. Students arriving from the trials will have the same fate. You that are listening to this on the islands, don't come back. If you do, you are a red brush or a dead corpse. Get used to it. That will be the only future available on Gideon. Join us.
Okay. Here's those cigarettes. Oh, but I want to read the back. Okay. Wait. City Blend. Okay. The City Blend offers a... Nope, that's it. Oh, I can zoom. Okay. The city blend offers a something process of toasting of the blend before it is first, I don't know what that word is. Something, a special ointment created to kill any type of disease that the tobacco plant may acquire due to bad weather conditions. The entire blend is then compressed using alcohol. Something. Oh, that hurts my shoulder. I did some yoga earlier today, and it definitely worked out my shoulders. That was very sore. Okay. Where were we? Okay. Okay. The entire blend is then compressed. I feel like that's not that word. Compressed using alcohol? Something that further enhances the flavor and the speed that the smoke goes from the tobacco to your lungs. Nice. There, the blend is packed and something to receive different spices that make each pack unique. Since you don't know if there is something to be something or something. This is what makes what is it called again? Scarred. Son of a bitch. This is what makes Scarred unique and perfect. Approved by Buyer's Lawman. Can I turn this way? Can I want to look at the... That's really lame. This is all you get. Okay, anyway. That was fun. Nice, some shark fin cigarettes. That's cool. Oh, we need to find a key. Passing and belonging. Another Uriah Burris. An idea that has spread rapidly through most Oriental cities is the so-called conduction stream. This is the concept that a river of creativity, inspiration, and greatness flows through all existence, and that the correct mindset may allow a person to connect to this energy. Okay, yep, I can get behind that. Individuals with such mentalities have created all of our race's unique ideas and great advancements. Yep. There was once a very kind and innocent child who is viewed as a miracle from Gilgamar City named Matthew Silber. That's the guy that... Is that the guy that wrote the other books? What is that name from? Silber was a poor, simple boy who one day woke up and began fixing the city's many deep-rooted problems, structural and societal alike. All of his solutions were so brilliant and unique that he is seen as a holy figure to this day, even by those who grapple with the existence of the divine. Okay, yes, I think this is the guy that created these pillars of engineering, or whatever they are. Whatever the thing is. When asked about where his ideas came from, Silber, at the tender age of 13, stated he would point his eyes at the ground before closing them. When he had both eyes closed, he could see a flow of light that would beam through the ground, and the ideas would just start appearing in his mind through the stream. He called it a curse, lamenting that he could not turn off the light behind his eyes. As a result, he rarely slept. When those details became public knowledge, the mayor of the city desired more ideas and wanted them faster. To expedite his plans, the mayor made a decision that would spark the rebellion of Gilgamar. He arrested Silber and removed both his orbitals, forcing the boy to look exclusively at the conductor stream. My goodness. Silber provided new ideas and inventions, but after a month or so he went silent and only stared into the ground. The mayor's reign ended shortly after Silber's inspirations did, as the uprising prevailed. No one ever saw Matthew Silber again. People usually hold up the first engineer as an example of a great conduit, a miraculously gifted individual without suitable teachers, formal education, or access to great books. All of the first engineer's main inventions, which sprung from the eradication of all art in the city, were seemingly concocted from thin air. My goodness. Okay. Oh, wait, I can use this to run faster. Okay. Going up in the tower thing. Oh, this was not a good idea.
Am I really doing this?
Yes. Yes, Shane, we are really doing this.
Looks like I'm doing this. Ah!
This kid's voice kind of reminds me of one of my little brothers. And it's funny because he also has red hair. Not literally this like bright orange that this character has, but it is red hair. The guy that was standing up here is gone. I don't like that. Oh, shit. What does that say? Does that say something? Son of a bitch. There was a plane that went by, I think.
Oh.
Oh, we have another song. Sabrina. Sabrina, can we please just go? I can't find my wallet, but even worse, I can't stay here no more. The boss was warned, the postman got the news too. Everybody knows that we will be grounded, and all is thanks to you. Sabrina, can we please just go? I can't find my friends, but even worse, I can't stay here no more. My mom knows now. They told to all fishes in the sea. The news reached Saul. It's time for everyone to miss me. Sabrina, can we please just go? I can't find you, but even worse, I can't stay here no more. 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 I am thinking CMABEBBB or something like that. CMABEBBB. Is there a topic? I'll have to find it somewhere else. Okay, which means I'm gonna have to remember that. CMABEBBB. Need to write that down, or I shall not remember. CMABEBBB, right? That's what it was. Let's just make sure so I don't lead myself into CMABEBBB. Yes, okay. Alright. Okay. Field report number C034. The prospect is taking More time than we expected. He won't be ready to work when the new factory opens next week. The only way would be if I offered him some assistance. I am asking permission through this report to do just that. I don't understand the meaning of making a viable working engineer like myself watch someone attempt the trial. Much more purposeful work remains to be done in the city. Field report C-35. The girl just vanished, completely gone. I left the watchtower and started a search, but couldn't find her anywhere. She couldn't have taken off. The machine is still here. She might have drowned or something. I will make a machine so I can get to Gideon by tomorrow. You don't need to come and get me. This island has a weird feel to it. It's getting cold here. Field report 36. I don't understand what's happening. I'm dizzy and starting to hear voices. Hopefully it's some mild condition any decent bioengineer could fix. Things just aren't clicking for me. I finished the trial in 4 days. I'm incapable of making a machine, not even the one for the trial. Don't come back to get me. I don't deserve to go home. Somewhere along the way between when I completed the trial and now, I just stopped being an engineer. I need to get it back or else I will never see Gideon again.
Districts already. Ginnar is ours now. Their precious food belongs to us now. Arthur's plan is perfect. Without food, they will not be able to sustain their fat bellies for much longer. We are used to being hungry. They are not. They can try to push back, but it's only a matter of time. What was that?
Child by Aideen Barak. Watch the boy, see as he stumbles on the ground, searching for the coin his father gave him. It was one of the last times the boy would find it and return it to him. His father was a poet long past his prime. Today he is only a drunk, soaked in sweat, vodka, and tears. He holds something against his own son, forever failing to look his own child in the eyes. The boy can't see well out of his left eye due to an injury he received when he was but a baby. Throughout his entire childhood, he enjoyed touching the surfaces of various objects and feeling their uniqueness against his skin. Born to a rich family, he always received whatever his heart desired, but the only thing he truly yearns for is roaming the land without anyone caring about him. He runs away from home multiple times as a youth, and then when he turns 14 years old, he decides he will not return. In 1837, he leaves his hometown. He takes on an assortment of menial jobs: miner, stable hand, bartender. He never stays in the same place for more than a month or two. In 1838, he enters a new city with what little money he managed to save from his part-time positions. These birds were very loud. He goes to a bar and succumbs to his father's weakness for months. There he picks a fight with a different patron every day. Each time he gets hurt more. A sailor stabs his hand, a cowboy shoots his foot. He's expelled from the public infirmary for bad behavior. He goes back to the bar and fights a tall sergeant from the army. They both wind up bloody messes and are tossed out by the bouncer, where a strong rain has just stopped. They roll, kick, and punch through the mud until both of them collapse of exhaustion. They wake up with the sun strong in their eyes and the dry mud covering their bodies. The sergeant stands up quickly and helps the boy off the ground. "You're strong as a bull," the boy nods at him. "Why you don't join the next front? You get food and guns and whatever you can steal from the damn bleached." The boy looks at him silently, then walks away to the old horse he bought months ago. He travels to a small river, close to a ruined church, where he always fetches water and bread and peace. Behind the church, a man arches above a limp woman in torn clothes. The man's body is boiling red, rage leaping from every inch of his skin. He catches sight of the boy and screams, "I saw this first. She is mine now." With spittle flying from his mouth, he then turns his back to tend to the dead woman. The boy leaves his horse and approaches the man, but makes sure to leave a fair distance between them. He crouches low and pulls out a knife he stole from a barber a week earlier. For some time, he only watches the red man. And then, as the picture shows, he stabs him in the back. Oh. After the sun goes down, and not a moment sooner, he sprints at the red man and stabs between his ribs, puncturing a lung. The boy runs away as quickly as his lanky limbs can carry him. The red man looks around and tries to chase the boy down, but now he is bleeding and struggling to breathe. He cocks the small revolver he carries and fires in the direction of the boy, who is crouched beside the church. He watches the man as he bleeds out with frightening patience. Ugh, God. Just before the new sun rises, the boy approaches the man's corpse and steals a few coins from his pockets, his revolver, and a small clock that once belonged to the woman. The next morning, he joins the 17th Front Battalion. They don't have a spare gun for him, but they promise to fetch him one in the desert soon. They say that they hope to find some on the third day of travel. The boy wakes up breathless. Blood streams from his forehead to his mouth. When he rises, he sees the bodies of bleached and soldiers covering the entire landscape. He stumbles like he did as a child, looking for water, and through the valley of death, he spots a broken wagon. He heads towards it. He remembers neither how the battle started nor how it ended. At the wagon, he finds wine and the bodies of some aristocrats. In his peripheral vision, he sees the horror of death itself arriving from far away. Dozens of bleached, covered with blood and fur, scream death chants long forgotten with meanings too horrific to be described in civilized language. Their faces appear to twist through irresistible acts of dark nature, their animalistic desires engulfed in pure instinct. My goodness, Odine.
You.
Ah. This is the key that we need for downstairs. And there is no guitar or anything for me to use up here, so... I assume we are to use this zip line.
Whoa!
Nice, okay. Is this where... No, the box was up in the tent. Oh, it's a toggle, okay. Can't believe I'm holding a harmonica. I saw one at the museum where they teach us what are illegal art items. If I had time, I would try to play it. But Shane, we do have time. We have a song to play. Okay, alright. What was over here? This is where the balloon thing is, right? So, fix the hole with wood, cover the hole, metallic hole with a metal plate, insert coal in the upper part of the balloon. Need to upgrade the stapler. And I thought there was something about this well. Maybe not. Okay. What was that? Okay.
Ah!
Hello? Okay. A flashlight. Okay. Okay, I don't have what I need for this. Oh, okay.
Please don't blow up.
Dynamite at the end of the fuse. Whoa, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, I just get smacked in the head with a board? Oh, this is the girl. So you're somewhere very snowy now. I just played Karen recently, and this reminds me of that. Snowy mountaintop. And that you can, like, follow the tracks through the snow. It's like that in that game too. Ooh, what are these? These are footprints or something?
So cold. Yep.
Much less complicated mechanics than Karen. But that is such a good game. If you haven't played Karen, highly recommend.
Yep. Come on.
Slide down.
Yep.
Okay, I got it.
Yep.
How did this how did this girl get to this, like, snowy ice thing? Oh. That thing is over there. Are there multiple of those? Surely that's like the same
It's
one.
gonna be easy.
Goodness. I almost didn't catch that, I think.
Yep.
It's a lot of icicles, holy shit.
Yep.
Nice. It's alright. We're almost there. Whatever your name is. Is her name Emily? Did she tell us her name? Hannah? Back to Shane. We are
What a weird
conscious
dream.
again. Oh, yeah, that was a dream.
This mine cannot be more creepy.
A great wound. Now that's a cigar.
I'm sending this message through the telegraph.
Another hour, another regret that we left behind. Do what you want, do what you need to do,
Is this the
not
same
what
thing?
people tell you. Let's keep going with another song.
Okay, I'm sending this message through the telegraph, and I'll also be giving it to Mark Cerny when he returns to the city. We're ready to leave this place. We pulled all the coal out of the ground, and it's ready for any new engineer who needs it. I really don't understand the purpose of this new idea that we should have to come to the proving grounds and get the coal ready for them. Why can't they take it out of the ground themselves? The engineer title is getting more and more meaningless, yet we still get fewer applicants every year. I found a gold nugget at least, and Pete found a strange sculpture with a creepy-looking moon on it. He's really obsessing over it, and get this, he tried to bite Derek's hand when he tried to take a look at it. Getting tired of all this weird stuff. Please come get us quickly. I'm starting to hear strange whispers. Please hurry. It's a little ominous. Oh, is this his gold nugget? Sure is. Oh, and here's the moon. It's not creepy. Weird warm is coming from it. I never saw something like this in this city. Okay. I can see how that would be unsettling. Is there anything else I can grab from here? Before we get on this thing. Okay, so we gotta do something to get this thing up and running. It's very hard to see in here. Oh, there's a coin. Don't know about any city that uses a moon as their sigil. Really weird coin. Okay, so I put coal in here. Where is the coal? Oh, right here. Okay. What? Ah, okay.
I need to use this somewhere.
Yes. Can I only put one? Feels like I can only put one. Yeah. I don't know if I'm just not doing this very well, or if this is how slow this is supposed to be. But if I go really fast, it doesn't change anything, so I'm just gonna keep going with the dude. Is it maybe because we're like out? We're in here? Is there something broken? Am I supposed to fix something? No, it's just really fucking slow. Okay. Nope, nope, not that way, Shane. Nope. There you go. Shit, did I mess it up? There we go. feels like it's just gonna be easier to carry this out of here. You know? Let's just carry this out to the balloon. Oh, son of a bitch. That's not an option. This is kind of annoying. This is kind of annoying. Oh no, am I out of coal? How do I get more coal? Do I lose my coal? Well, shit. What am I supposed to do now? Oh, okay, there's more in there. Okay, cool. Can you stop doing that? Why do you have to spin around? That feels... Maybe this is... Okay, there we go. Maybe once we get out of this building, or the mine, it'll go faster. Maybe it just keeps going faster as you do it. Sorry, one moment. Just killed all that momentum. But I had to check. I can't have my, the laptop I have OBS on because of the ports that it has. I can't have it plugged in and charging when I'm recording, so this is almost the end of this session. God, okay, alright. So, insert the coal in the upper part of the balloon. Got it, okay. Cool.
I need to use it somewhere.
Yeah, Shane, well, if you weren't dropping it everywhere, we could.
Done!
Done. Is that where it's supposed to go? Yes. Yes. Okay. Now, how do I upgrade the stapler? Oh, I have the hiccups now. Let's see if we can get to the top of this thing and wrap up this chapter. Oh, can I go out there? Can we swim? Oh, we can. Oh. That's pretty. Ew. It's an eel. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Swim, Shane. Swim. Can't sprint over here either. Can't get in here. Did I swim over here for no reason? Maybe you're not supposed to come over here yet. Maybe you have to finish the other thing. Son of a bitch. Oh. What? That was, like, barely a drop, buddy. Okay, well, I don't know what's supposed to be over here. I guess this is just here for decorations. Okay, but I keep going around. I can climb up to that thing over there. Make sure I can see what the hell is down here. Oh shit, I forgot. Yeah, I know. Good sprint. Yes, okay. Ah! Okay.
Sabrina, can we please just go? I can't find my wallet, but even worse, I can't stay no more. The bars were opened. The postman's got the news too. Everybody knows that we'll be grounded, and it's all thanks to you. Sabrina, can we please just go? I can't find my friends, but even worse, I can't stay here no more. I can't stay here no more. My mom knows now. They told to all the fishes in the sea. The news reached so it's time for everyone to miss me. Sabrina, can we please just go? I can't find you, but even worse, I can't stay here no more. I can't stay here no more. I can't stay here no more.
I wonder who the voice actor for the singing is. It reminds me a lot of Billie Eilish. Okay. Neil Casey here again. I'm getting confused. I went down the well and got the stapler upgrade, but it doesn't feel right to go forward for some reason. That's the thing that's in the well. In the well. In the well. It's the stapler upgrade. Okay. I'm getting used to the bugs and sand. The air here is so much better than in the city, clean and crisp. I really want to enjoy this for as long as I can. Why don't people in the city talk about all of this? I've seen strange lizards and beautiful birds. Everything seems to have a purpose here. There's a balance you don't feel in this city. The only things that seem out of place on this island are the things that we built. Whatever the reason, I'm really starting to enjoy this place. There are also books here that aren't allowed in the city and radios that are so amazing. I also found a strange, moist plant I'm trying to dry out. I found it inside the well, and when I ate it, it was just revealing. Yes, it's the only way I can describe it. My dad told me about things outside the city who said they would tempt me and attempt to alter my mind, but they only make me want to either jump up and down or cry. I'm so confused. I don't think I'm going to go back. I just don't want to. Not yet, anyway. Okay, so this, I don't remember the name of the dad, but this guy has the same last name. So he's related somehow.
City matches. The best light you can get. Made straight out of Genna District in Gideon. If you want a match that lasts forever, is waterproof, and is made by engineers, what else do you need? Grab yours today. You will always need matches for something.
Neil Casey again.
Another hour,
Neil Casey
another
here.
regret that we left behind. Do what you want. Do what you need to do, not what people tell you. Let's keep going with another song.
Kinda late to the trial. There are so many corpses on the island. It's just now making sense. Who can stand this place? There are bugs everywhere in the sand. It makes me sick to keep looking at it. Those people probably died because they couldn't stand being in a place like this. I do enjoy the silence, though. I never felt the urge to write my thoughts down before I came to this place. Someone will read this note. Maybe it will give them comfort. Remember to never give up. For the glory of our city, we need to get back to being the engineers it needs. We need to make the first engineer proud.
But something made him smile, made him smile. Sing, 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 the tune of the dove. Sing, sing, the dust is not too
Why is there
quiet.
always a random person? It's like they're like ghosts that we're seeing. It also just occurred to me I can probably climb to the top of that freaking lighthouse, man. These the corpses that he's talking about? Okay, so I can't climb up that. So maybe not. Oh, maybe I have to do... Stop, 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 stop. No, okay. Oh. Son of a bitch. What the hell? No, the dot is gone. No, okay. Nice. We're backwards, Shane. Nope. Turn around, please. Okay, alright, well. Maybe I'm supposed to go this way. What is happening? What is happening?
I can blast the plane with this.
Blast the plane? What plane am I blasting? I feel like maybe we'll come back to that. I feel like I'm missing something here.
This is heavy.
Okay, I'm not sure the purpose of blasting a plane. Let's run up here. Check to see. Okay. Oh shit. I'd like to be able to pick these things up. Okay. think this is where we are going to have to... Oh, that plane. Nice. Got it. Got it. Alright, well, I think this is where we're gonna have to end this first session of Hazel Sky. So we made it through chapter 1 and what feels like, I don't know, maybe half of chapter 2, maybe it's just a third. I don't know. We'll find out. But yeah, this has to be the end because my computer's about to die. So that's it for today. I hope you have a great evening. I look forward to getting to play the rest of this game. Hopefully I get a little more comfortable with all this stuff. So, say goodbye and good night to Jade Baby. Jade Baby bids you a good night. This is the way. And blow out our candle. Such a good one. Smells so good. Alright. Have a wonderful night. See you in the next one.